Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great time, fantastic weekend. What a crazy month, what a crazy week. Because of the trade war and the Trump tariff, many people and retail trader, even hedge fund and many companies lost their money and funds because of this trade war, and many EA and algo trading are affected by this shockwave of the price movement. So what happened basically, I really wanted to get this review to you as soon as possible, but because of this crazy thing happening in the market, I just want to mention this before making this review. Please be careful. This month things are very uncertain and we don't really know what will happen. The market has become unpredictable, so we really don't know what happened. On one minute you see it's up, and on another minute it is down. Just in a few minutes it become like 100 pips, just like that. So I personally lost more than 700 US dollar for one of my systems that I use, but thankfully I have diversified my portfolio. If something happened like this unpredictable, when I lose somewhere I gain from another way. So that's why you have to be very careful when you are working in this business as a forex trader. So nonetheless, it is what it is. Hope everyone survived this crazy weekend and hope we can make profit in the next few week and month ahead of us. So today I will be reviewing this robot. This is very hyped robot called Galaxy Gold MT5. It's claimed to be a scalper. It work on gold, and the method it uses is great scalper. So it will open one trade. If it hit take profit, then it will open another one. But if the prices reverses, it will keep open a streak of trade until it reverses back and it closes at certain point. The time frame is 1 minute, and you can use it on any VPS, any broker, no problem at all. However, it is crucial that you have a good amount of balance, or at least you can start send account, because this could be a bit risky. If you have 100 USD or 200, you try this EA, the price reverses back on you, then you lose all your money. So this EA does not use martingale. However, we have the single multi-trade mode at a time. This EA is very similar to some robot I reviewed in the last year. I believe it was called Javier EA. So this is a little bit similar to that methodology. Now, honestly, this robot, many people were requesting the review and to get this EA. I would say it is a little bit hype, or there is a hype around this robot, because the seller, the developer, sell it for 16,000 USD, and believe me, some people purchase this EA for that price. So you can see the crazy amount of nonsense that we have in this business. People are throwing away their money literally, and we are selling it for 15 USD. Now if you purchase this EA from me and for some reason it did not work out, I'm not the one who is responsible, because I'm not the creator. Remember how this works. It is win-win for both of us. You don't have to pay 16k. If the EA work, then great. If it doesn't work, at least you will not lose your initial investment. So this robot claims that it uses some cutting edge and etc. Now you might see this description. This is from the website of the vendor. So this Galaxy Gold is the innovation and uses AI, gold trading, blah blah, and you can have all of this description, but it is just something that the creator tried to use to sell their product. So until it can give you 1 to 2% on a daily basis, we have a monthly return, and we have 150 days of trading history. Now the maximum drawdown is 5%. That's what he claimed, and we have built in take profit, stop loss. That's true. We do have a stop loss protection. You can choose a percentage of drawdown, which it will protect your account for some reason. And this one actually does use grid, so I will need to adjust it, but it does not use martingale, and it works with the MT5 latest version. So for this Gold Galaxy, we have a scalper on a daily basis. For me, I don't really care about descriptions and stylish words. Instead, I believe in actions. And what I mean by actions is the live result. So here we have the live result for the Galaxy Gold. He does use 250k, which I really think is a lot of money to start with. However, I will show you we have some few discrepancy, unfortunately. So now, first of all, yes, he did make 7% profit, and the drawdown is almost 70%. So in according to the description that he provided, the daily percentage is not really 1 to 5%, and the drawdown exceeds 5%. So this is one of the discrepancy. And the other way around, we have a lot of trade, of course, and the accuracy is 62%, something we can actually say it is not a bad for great system, but the average holding time is really good, 24 minutes, and otherwise I don't think there's anything else that attracts me about this EA. He has run this for only 3 months, and or maybe 2 or March, and then he started to see the pattern. Now while here we are at 11 of April, this signal is not getting updated for some reason. So now it has been almost a week that we did not see the recent history. So we don't know, sometimes my FX box do some sort of action like that, so it will take some time to get updated. However, if it does not get updated in next at least 5 days, I would say that probably maybe his account blown out. That's why he paused the signal from getting updated. So he made a lot of profit, of course, but that is because he had a lot of deposit. He has 250,000 USD, which is not something small. So I would say let us be patient and let's not judge an EA from 2 months. Let's be patient and see what happens. Now honestly, I did backtest this for the past 3 months, and it took me a few days to finish the backtest for some reason. But before that, let me show you how the EA is on dashboard. So you have all of these options. We have set files. So the set files that provided, we have for 2 of them. I will just use this one for gold USD, and you can try to limit your losses. For example, if you have $1,000, you can put 200 as maximum. So you can really control that, and you can force exit. That means whenever the drawdown hit 5%, then it will get out of all of the trades, whether they are in loss or they are in break even, but it will be probably they are in losses. That's why it will get out. So for the lot size, you can also choose it from here, 0.01. Sorry, this one, you can choose the lot size from fixed lot size 0.01. You can choose percentage risk or however you want to use it. I would say fixed lot size is better for great EA. You can see I started to backtest this EA for almost 3,000 USD, starting from here until here. So we have almost 9,000, and the profit were really amazing. We have few drawdowns here. However, because at this setting I enabled 5% protection, so I wanted to see what happened if we have 5% drawdown control. So on the nutshell, and you can see this is the last result. What happened actually amazed me. We have 3,000 USD deposit, we only have 9% drawdown, and we have 6,083 USD in profit. And you can see actually the win rate is kind of similar to what we have on real account. So at the beginning I was quite skeptical on this EA, and I have my own doubts, but you can see it's only for 3 months, and it's not really a bad thing. I mean, you can see the profit and the losses, you can see the entries, everything seems good so far. However, I would always be careful when I am dealing with a great EA. It can be really profitable, but at the same time it can be dangerous. So it's like two-sworded edge, it's something like that. So at the end of my video, as usually, I will be honest and give you the pro and cons. So we have live result. EA is not using martingale at least, and he kind of put a confidence in his robot when he put 250k in live account, which gives the investor a bit of faith. And on the backtest, all seem good. Honestly, we can control the drawdown, and the average holding time is great. But the problem is we have great usage, and any system that uses great really could be very dangerous. And these EAs can be unpredictable when we have large influx of price movement, such that we have in the last weekend. So I would say this is a little bit, I would say, risky EA for these times. You cannot really be certain of it. And other than that, I think the EA is not that bad, honestly, but I think on my review, I will give it 3.0 out of 5. I think think this is the fair rate for this robot so far. So I hope you enjoy this video and thank you for watching.